Hello and welcome to the NREP Daily right here on the National Real Estate Post. Before we get on with the show with Brian Stevens, I want to remind you guys that Oak Tree Funding has 90 LTV, 12 months bank statements for self-employed. That's 90 LTV, 12 months bank statements for self-employed. If you want to learn more about it and have an account executive help you out, just click the banner you see right here on your screen, straight down below. Just scroll below the video, you'll see the banner, click it. Fill out the little form, account executive will help you out. 90 LTV, 12 months bank statements, self-employed at Oak Tree Funding. Now on with the show.
Hey guys, Brian Stevens here with the National Real Estate Post. Now for all of you well-wishers who've reached out to us, I just want to let you know in Vacaville, California, everything is okay. We did get evacuated. The temperature is ranging somewhere between 98 degrees and 750 depending on the weather. Now the air quality here is somewhere between Beijing and Cracker Barrel gravy, and it just really depends on the direction of the winds. But with that said, let's move on with the show. So for areas that are tough hit right now, our thoughts are with you. You know, the Southeast, they have the storms right now. Iowa has been all but leveled. And of course, here in California, we have our storms. 2020 is truly turning out to be the year that just keeps on giving. Now, you might not know this, but the Perseid meteor shower could spell doom and gloom for this country, and it's going to hit in the next couple of months. And I kind of think a meteor hitting this country for 2020 would just be par for the course. But I digress, and let's get back with the show. So yes, in fact, we have been evacuated. We are now back in our house, and we are blessed because we have opportunity, and there's a lot of people who are having a harder time right now. So if you want to donate to the California wildfires, all you have to do is click on the red cross button down below. So here's a story that I thought was kind of interesting, and I want to provide this to you without malice or bias in any way. I'm just really looking for the truth. Now check this out. This is a company called CBRE. Now they boast 37,000 U.S. professionals and 200 offices who provide exceptional outcome for their clients by combining local market insight, board services, specialized expertise, and premier technology tools and resources. Now this sounds pretty good, doesn't it? But you have to understand this. CBRE was once owned and had the CEO who was a guy married to our senator named Dianne Feinstein. His name was Dick Bloom. So to understand how big and relevant this is right now, you have to look at the history. According to the LA Times, CBRE is the world's largest real estate brokerage. Let me repeat that, the world's largest real estate brokerage. And that's really saying something. Now, Dianne Feinstein is a California politician. She's an American politician serving as a senior United States senator in the state of California, living here in the San Francisco Bay Area. She took office in 1994, and she's a member of the Democratic Party. Now, Feinstein was also the mayor of San Francisco from 1978 to 1988. Now, Feinstein, you have to understand, is also a close friend and colleague of San Francisco's very own Nancy Pelosi, who's also the aunt of the governor of California, Gavin Newsom. Now, as we sit here and speak, Nancy Pelosi is accusing Trump of rigging the United States elections via the U.S. Postal Service. Now, isn't it interesting that Nancy Pelosi is friends with and also a colleague of Dianne Feinstein, who was married to the person who was the CEO of CRBE, the largest real estate brokerage in the history of the world, who had the exclusive contract to sell every United States Postal Service building in the entire country. Now, this was only a decade ago. Now, under Blum's leadership, that would be Dianne Feinstein's husband, the sale of these buildings, being U.S. postal buildings being sold a decade ago, will bring about $19 billion into the company, a company that belongs to Feinstein's husband, Blum. And they stand to make an enormous profit, which they did. Here's a quote: "The sale of these properties are going to fetch billions of dollars, a handsome 6% commission to the company handler on all of the sales. That company belongs to a man named Richard Blum, who is married to Dianne Feinstein. The company that we're talking about with the U.S. Postal Services, once again, is CRBE. It's rigged, my friends." So when we sit here and talk about the 70-ish days that stand between us and the next election, I'm not even saying to vote for Trump. But what I am telling you is we have to understand what we're being fed. And it is, at best, a half-truth. By the way, Those properties sold for $19 billion, and getting 6% on that is one hell of a commission for the Feinstein. So as a realtor or lender out there, a word to the wise, let's go ahead and be the squirrel out there and save some acorns, because this market could change. Oh, and by the way, find a reason to smile and understand if you write loans, everybody who writes a clean loan is pretty okay in my book. Stay safe. Have a good day.
Download the National Real Estate Post mobile app today. Available on Apple Store and Google Play. Just search National Real Estate Post.